All right, Geminis, it's our turn. No, just kidding. But let's see what is in store for you for this new moon in Aries. Telling everyone I am starting with this new moon. Or I keep messing up my words. Like, I thought this Mercury retrograde was far from over, you know? Or not far from over. Been over, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, what's going on? But even that, I'm like, why can't I speak? I'm like, kept mixing up all my words in my head. But this Aries new moon, that's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna start with the inner child oracle deck for us, Gemini. You are going in the right direction. All right, I love that. So if you were doubting that, if you were worried about a decision that you're making, say a job that you are thinking about taking, somewhere you're thinking about moving, you are going in the right direction. You're onto something. If you're feeling called to do that thing as well, then this is also a lesson in trusting yourself. Like, you don't need this loud confirmation. You don't need other people to tell you it's okay. It's okay, you know? Like, if it's something you feel called to do, then do it. So you are going in the right direction. On this journey, there will be many... Like I said, you don't need other people to tell you what's best for you. On this journey, there will be many voices that call to you of the right way to go, but truly only you know your path. Sometimes it might seem as though you are lost or that you are going in circles, but trust, you are where you need to be. You will learn all that you need to you will learn all that you need when you surrender to the flow and trust your intuition. So, like, your guides and God are trying to, like, get you to see certain things, call you to certain people, even certain places, and you could be doubting it, or you could even be telling yourself, like, oh no, like, I'm crazy for thinking that that's for me. Oops. You know, I how could that possibly be for me? Can I really pull that off? And it's like, yes, you can. It really feels like this is about, for some of you, this could even be a business, like something like a lifestyle or a business that you want, like something you want to pursue, you know, and you're like, can I pull this off? Am I going to be able to make this happen? Like, is this sustainable? That's what I see for you guys, because you going in circles and circles as well. If it feels like potentially betting, like maybe, well, I know for sure that a lot of Geminis have been going through it for the past few years, or they've been hit with a lot of different challenges, and even with Saturn and Pisces, like, square their sign. So, and then many of those Geminis were in their Saturn return, so it wasn't an easy time by any means. But going through those things and going through those trials and tribulations where a lot of Geminis were, like, redirected, where they did choose certain things and they did go certain places and those things didn't work out, or they were rejected, or, you know, they were shown that it wasn't right. Gemini started to, like, kind of question their instincts, you know, and question if they actually do know what's best for them. And so I think that you are being reminded that it's not about having all the answers, and it's not about some place or opportunity or, you know, outcome being the perfect outcome. It's about the lessons and the experience that come with that. And so you are going in the right direction. I don't think this is saying, oh, the next thing that you do is not going to work out for you, but it's going to be a great lesson. I don't think that that's what this is saying. I think it's actually saying, like, this is going to be the thing that's going to make it all worth it. You know, this is going to be the thing that helps you realize why you were redirected all of those different times. But you have to trust yourself and trust the calling, especially if you feel very strongly about it, especially if you have gotten a lot of signs. You don't need more signs. You just need to trust yourself, you know? So let's see what the angel number deck is saying for you, Gemini. This could be a confirmation or clarity for Gemini placement, Spirit. Angel number for Geminis. Leveling up. Cool. We love that for us. So 1144, new foundations for sure, new beginnings, new foundations that are going to help you level up. So again, this could be you guys moving. It could be a new job, like a new industry as well. It doesn't feel like you just going and finding a random job. It feels like you changing industries, or you changing places, or you making like a big change because you're betting on yourself. And so I feel like that's the thing that's, like, scaring you guys as well, because you're, like, afraid of ending up alone, afraid of ending up, like, isolated, or because this person, it makes me think of this person on this card, they are alone, you know, they just got their elk and the butterflies and they're just surrounded by nature. And so it does really feel like a moment of solitude in your lives. But I feel like if many of you have felt that way, like you're alone or you don't really have many people to trust or rely on, that's also for a reason, because you're being forced to trust yourself. But you're also leveling up, and so this does feel like you can't bring everyone with you kind of energy. You know, sometimes you are going to have to stand alone, sometimes you are going to have to build alone and trust on your own self-reliance, but like you got this, you know what I mean? You're going in the right direction. You can trust your instincts. You're on, like I said earlier, you're on to something. I don't think you have to worry about like, what is the word, like falling down, you know, like trying to make something happen and it not working out for you and it being devastating. I don't see that from this. This is positive. This is very positive. It feels like you're finally going to be able to build that progress and it actually lasts, Gemini. All right, what else? Uranus. Gemini is about to enter Uranus. Okay, cool. So this card says genius as well. Sorry, it just boosts my ego a little bit. So Uranus will be entering Gemini on the 25th. I said that earlier. Uranus enters Gemini on April 25th. I'm looking at my whiteboard, sorry. On April 25th, and it will be there until like 30 or 20, 30, 33. That would be insane, right? 2033. And so we have some time, Geminis, to embrace this energy and to let it work through us. I really think it's going to create like a lot of unexpected change in our life. That is what Uranus does. And so it could be you doubting yourself one day, or again getting some like random opportunity, you going for it and it completely changing your life for the better. So I'm like, I just heard like, think of how good it can get, or show me how good it can get for you, Gemini. So I think that this is about you trusting not only your own instincts when it comes to, oh, I should go take that job, or I should go move here, or maybe I should travel there. This is about trusting your own creative ideas as well. Trusting how you see the world, trusting what you have to contribute to the world. You are literally a genius. Like, you have a way of seeing things that like a lot of people cannot see, little details that people wouldn't pick up on, that they overlook. And so Gemini, you have to understand that that is your power, you know what I mean? It's even this, it's funny, some of you guys are maybe meant to like go travel or go like explore the world, or even like work with animals or something like that. Like, it feels like you could go in isolation to go and like study something, or to go gain more experience about something. Like, it makes me think of going, like those people who go and like live in national parks to go like study the earth and the animals and stuff, you know? That's what this card made me think of. So you could go and like end up doing something like that, you know? Or it could even be like a career change with you are going in the right direction. Like, it could be like you guys choose to do something else, or you know, just switch industries, like I was saying earlier, and you're going to be able to navigate that. Like, you're going to be respected. People are going to see your, you know, credibility. You don't have to worry about that. So with this whole like, oh, are people gonna get it? Or are people gonna support me? Are people gonna root for me? Like, or am I gonna be in this alone? Like, you are not gonna be in this alone. I feel like people are gonna get it. And so it is about like going all in on yourself, betting on yourself with this Aries energy, because that's how the support is gonna come. That's how you're gonna actually like attract the right people and better opportunities, and people are going to see what you're really made of. And, you know, like, I think that's even going to help. Like, when I say credibility, it makes me think of like other people trusting you as well. Yes, you have to trust yourself, but it's also about other people trusting you and then being like, oh, look what she made out of her life, or look what he was able to do, or he said he was going to do it and then he did it. And, you know, it makes me think of that kind of thing. It could even be you guys recognizing how great your ideas in terms of like offering them to other people or helping other people as well. And so just keep that in mind. I feel like you have ideas that could literally change the world, or change your communities, or be like the next best thing, you know? And so like something a lot of people would respond to and would be extremely innovative. And so you need to trust whatever ideas you're coming up with, creative, whatever, you know what I mean? It could also be like faith-based. Like, it makes me think of like if you have certain inquiries or like thoughts, beliefs about like how the world came to be, religion, spirituality, like, it makes me think of theories as well. Being a genius, it makes me think of science, it makes me think of philosophy. Like, you may have the ability, like scholarship, you know, like being a scholar. And so a lot of you actually have that potential, Gemini, and I think like you might not even take yourself as seriously as that sometimes, so then like other people don't always take you seriously either. But like I feel like you have to trust yourself, like trust the things you you know, like you're on to something. I just feel like that's what spirit keeps saying, you're on to something, and like bet on yourself, you know. So I'm just gonna leave it there. I think this is longer than everybody else's, but I feel like I'm just reiterating the same thing, so bye.